Hello everyone. I am so happy that today is Tuesday. I'm going to go see my son tomorrow. I am fixing him his favorite Italian dish for his birthday, and I think he's absolutely going to love it because that's one of the dishes you really can't mess up. You really can't. It's called pasta cartufa, which basically is Roma tomatoes and pasta with artichoke hearts as well as capers, and it is absolutely delicious. And the man that used to own Ferraro's taught me how to make it years ago, and I started making it plus chicken marsala, chicken rollantini. I make all kinds of like really good Italian food. I can even make the sauce like perfect. Anyway, we're not talking about food, are we? No, we're not. We're actually talking about how to get rid of your toxins that is in your body. And I'm waiting for my I'm waiting for my shipment to get here because I actually ran out of my slim from the company that I've been on for the past 4 weeks. And let me tell you something, my body was going through such a change. For the first 2 weeks I was sick, very sick, but not sick to the point where I was bedridden sick. It's just that my body needed something, and what it needed was it needed to get rid of the toxins that was inside of my body. I had lost 6 pounds from the first reset that I did, and I'm actually thinking about doing another one, believe it or not, because I'm going to tell you right now, these resets are amazing. What they do is they reset your microbiome, plus they reset your metabolism, so that way it forces you to start losing weight and getting healthier. That's the one thing that I absolutely 100% fell in love with. And also, people that have been in the business for a long time actually have been doing the reset for years. They do it like, maybe some will do it quarterly, some will do it every month, some will do it like every 6 months. It's totally up to the way they feel. So if you're feeling sluggish or you're feeling kind of off, and and people that's been on the reset before, if you want to go and do the reset again, then more power to you. I think that's what I think. So yeah, I want to talk about how to get rid of the toxins in your body, because we all have it. And I call them the nasties because they live inside of our gut, and they are constantly putting out all kinds of toxic things in our body. If you could see what is going on through inside your stomach, inside your gut, if I saw a picture of it, and let me tell you something, it was nasty. It was so nasty. I was disgusting. It was so bad. Anyway, the main product that I started using to help get rid of the toxins was called the BioCleanse. When you start on the reset, a lot of people that have signed up with this company did start on the reset, and I recommend it very highly because I felt like I was on cloud 9. I felt like it was almost kind of like a high in a way, when I was on the 3-day reset. It felt good, they had everything in the box that you're supposed to have, because basically it's like a 3-day fast, and you just basically go for it for 3 days. I was so scared first before I went on the reset. But after the second day, I mean, you got to think about it. It's 3 days. 3 days. That's all it takes. It's just 3 days to reset your microbiome and get ready to reset your metabolism. And the plus part about it is that it helps you to lose weight, like up to 5 to 6 pounds. I lost 6 pounds when I was on it. I just kept drinking a ton of water, okay, and I had no cravings whatsoever. One of my customers is on it, is actually doing it today, and today is her first day of trying it. Now, she hasn't said anything about whether or not she was hungry or anything. She just, you know, because she's working, so she's working right through it. And I told her, I said, just make sure that whenever you're doing this reset, make sure you listen to your body, because that is the most important thing. When do you get hungry? When are you least hungry? What time do you go to bed? You know, like all the things. You've got to listen to your body. You know when your body sleeps. You know when your body's awake. You know your hunger pangs when they happen. That 3-day reset is the most important thing you will ever do in your life when it comes to resetting your microbiome and also resetting your metabolism. It is the most important thing you will ever do. And trust me, it gets rid of stuff in your body that you thought you didn't even have, but you did. So, the one thing I've noticed about this is that they have so many products. It's ridiculous. The first 2 products that I got set up with was the BioCleanse. This right here, this little guy right here is the BioCleanse, which basically, after you take the reset, after you do the reset, and then you start your normal production, which is your slim from your microbiome activating, okay, what it does is it actually does everything. It gets you motivated, it gets rid of brain fog, it makes you feel good, doesn't make you feel like you have like an overabundance of caffeine in you, because you don't, okay? Coffee makes that happen. But this stuff, no, this stuff just makes you have a ton of energy. So I don't drink 2 a day. I only drink 1 because my hungriest part of the day is around dinner time. And I usually try to basically listen, like I said, listen to my body. But this little guy right here, okay, is very important to take. It is one of the most important supplements you'll ever take in your life, because what this does, this actually gets rid of your toxins, which is really true. So we want to get rid of all the toxins, all the things that are in our gut, and you want to take these with as much water as you possibly can. At first, you start out with taking 2 capsules with water, but you got to drink, I believe it is half your water weight, half your weight in water. That's what you have to do. That's how this works. So now when you're doing the 3-day reset, they have these certain little items they have in there, like the Restore, which basically can be used in the evening to aid digestion and promote relaxation. So if you want to relax and you go to bed, that's one of the best things that you can take, because it kind of like helps you to calm down a little bit. So I'm definitely, without a doubt, that is going to be my next supplement. Right now, I have the Probio 5 and I have the BioCleanse, and I got one more coming, which is basically the Balance. And the Balance is something that you take right before your biggest meal, because what it does is it stops the carbs, it stops the fat, it actually works in conjunction with this, with also these supplements as well. Let me tell you, the best decision I ever made was signing up with this company and getting the products that I did. And I was so surprised that, you know, there's a lot of people out there that say, well, this will work and that will work. And I have been with a lot of companies, and I first signed up with them. And trust me, these companies that I signed up with for, I just lost money. Not with this company. This company, when you invest and you get the products that you need and that you want, I guarantee you that you're going to love these products. You just got to get set up with the right supplements, with the right thing. Most everybody starts with this, okay? If they're not doing the 3-day reset, but most everybody starts with this. And they also start with the they will start with the BioCleanse and the Probio 5. Now, the one thing that you also got to remember, that you can add anything you want with these 3 things. Like right now, I just started, like I said, I just ordered the balance. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take that before my biggest meal, which should help me. Also, another thing too, I also noticed about this also controls your hunger. It does. It controls your hunger. It also helps with the carbs. It helps with the intake of fat. They also have another supplement that's called MetaBurn. And MetaBurn is excellent because you want that thermogenic to start working for you to burn fat. And whether you're moving or you're not, you're burning fat. So that's what you've got to understand, that each supplement that you take in conjunction with these particular 3 things is the most important thing that you will ever do. So like I said, my stuff is coming in Thursday, so I didn't have it last night because I wanted to wait today, because I am drinking my last drink today, and then tomorrow I will go through tomorrow, but not Thursday, just tomorrow, I will be going through sort of like my body doesn't have any defenses. And the only thing that my body will have is the Probio 5 and the BioCleanse. That's the only 2 things that I'm going to have. But what this thing does, if you guys out there have GERD, if you have acid reflux, if you have heartburn, if you have anything that goes on with your stomach, this is your #1 thing you should be drinking. Matter of fact, I think I have just about 1 in here. Yeah, I only have 1. I'm empty. I'm empty. So I get to drink this tonight, okay, before dinner. And then tomorrow night, I'm on my own. But I think as long as I do the Probio 5 and the BioCleanse, I should be okay. But I love this drink so much. Oh my God. And it's so good. It's so good tasting, especially when you like put it in the bottle that they send us for free. You dump it in there and you put the water in there and you start drinking it. Mine tastes like Dr. Pepper. I mean, it's so good. And then they have watermelon, and they have like all kinds of different flavors, like lemon lime and just different ones all together. But this is so good. I can't explain how good this is. But even, I think I think if you actually put this probably in like maybe seltzer water or club soda, you'd probably get like a Dr. Pepper Fizz or something like that. I don't know. But when it's really cold, it's the best tasting product I've ever used. And I can't wait to get the watermelon because I keep hearing it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. So I'm just trying to let everyone know now that it's been a month since I started this, and I want everyone to consider that what you're going through and you have issues with your stomach. How many of you take Tums? Like, how many of you take like Mylanta, Tums, or anything like that, constantly take it because you're having heartburn? And how many of you take Nexium? Another question I want to ask you, how many of you have had doctors tell you that you are hycalcemic, which means that hycalcemic means that your calcium is too high, therefore it will affect your arteries, and your arteries is what affects your heart. So if you are hycalcemic, you need to stop right now what you're doing and literally talk to me, okay? I will help you. Anybody, I don't care how thin you are. I don't care how big you are, how much you weigh. Our bodies are all the same. Doesn't make any difference, because the one thing that is the most important that I think right now is the fact that you get your body free of toxins, and that is absolutely the truth. So, I mean, the reset I explained before is a program that that often includes the bio cleanse along with it, and it also helps to relax your body, to help your body start fighting and getting ready for that reset of your metabolism, which I think is literally awesome. So I was thinking that I've always told women, you know, I've always tried to make women look beautiful no matter what, you know, they're doing their makeup, because I've been a makeup artist for years. And I've also been helping women with their skin. So I have been basically taking care of skin and doing makeup for more than 25, 30 years. And let me tell you something. Did you know that your skin doesn't look good on the outside because your gut is all messed up on the inside? So I have this saying, instead of putting makeup on the outside to try and hide all the flaws that you have on the inside, why don't you do a makeover from the inside? And that way you won't have nothing but a glow. I mean, yes, my stomach's a little messed up right now because I missed my drink last night, and I have these little things underneath my eyes. They always happen to me when my stomach starts to get a little off. And let me tell you something, I've had problems with my stomach for years. For years. I think ever since I was like 15 years old, I was having problems with my stomach. I think I was actually diagnosed when I was 13 years old with an ulcer. Who has an ulcer at that age? Really? Like, I was 13 years old. How could a child that young have an ulcer? And then I started from there on noticing that I had problems, you know, going to the bathroom. Sorry for the FYI, but I'm just saying that I had so many problems with my stomach starting from at that early age. And the fact is that we all eat crappy stuff when we're young. I mean, think of it. I mean, we eat candy, we drink soda because our parents gave it to us just so they didn't have to deal with our whining and crying all the time, right? So that's what I did, you know. I didn't do it as much as my brothers did, of course, but I still did it, you know, to get my way with my dad because I was the only girl, you know. So I'm just saying that that it's really, really important that we all have an agenda to help us get better, to help us clean our gut. And let me tell you something, nothing is going to happen on the outside of your skin until you work on the inside, and that is the most important thing you will ever do. So please talk to me, let me help you. I promise you that you will be happy with all the things that I tell you about, and then once you start taking them, you're going to thank me. You want to know why? Because I know what you don't know at this moment right now. But you will know what I know when you start taking these things in the future. So, why aren't you fixing your stomach? Why aren't you going through issues? Why? You know, my eyes get a little bit worse, a little bit. I even tried to put, believe it or not, I even tried to put a concealer on there today, but it's not working. I'm going to have to do something. So I'm just saying that it is really, really important, so important that you fix your gut, or otherwise you're going to end up having these for the rest of your life. And let me tell you something. Last week, I didn't have these. None. They only popped out after I didn't have this last night to drink, because I wanted to save it for tonight. And because tomorrow I'm not going to have it again either. But then Thursday I will have an entire bag plus my balance, which basically the balance is going to be awesome. You're just going to love it. And like I said, then they have the Meta Burn, which basically is going to help you literally burn the weight off, because it's thermogenic and it works really, really well with all the conjunctions that I have. So for those who will see this video afterwards, let me know, okay, what you think, and if you really, really do want to save your gut, okay, because I'm here to help you in more ways than one. So let me know. And I also have a headache too, by the way. I just wanted to let you know I have a headache. My stomach hasn't bothered me just yet today, but when I drink this tonight, when I drink this thing tonight, I don't know, I was thinking maybe what would happen. I have to ask my sponsor, what would happen if I only drink half of this today and half of it tomorrow, and to see how it would affect me, or just have to drink the whole thing tonight. I don't know. But this is my savior right here. This little thing right here is my savior for my stomach. Because, trust me, you do not want to go through what I've been going through since I was 13 years old. It's just so sad. So, so, so sad. So, if you are interested in getting help, and you are interested in trying any of these products, this is my baby. Okay, this is my favorite thing. Please let's just just say, hey, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. You know what? I tell you what, this is even better. If you are interested in learning more about the products, all you have to say is reset. Just drop it in the line below, in the comments. Just say reset. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to get the reset, but if you want to reset your body, then we can talk. Now, a lot of people don't do the reset, and that's okay. Sometimes they just start them off with something different, you know. I did the reset because I needed it, because I wanted to change my metabolism and my microbiome. So, now, let me know. All right. Otherwise, have an amazing Tuesday and a better tomorrow. All right. Bye.